So we have another rerun of a final boss. This time it is going to be for King and Diane. We're going to talk about how we can hit top 5% with just a tad bit of Copium, because I already saw everybody talking about how I don't have Baldur, I don't have Camilla, I don't have Gelda, womp womp. So this is what you're going to have to do. Before I jump into the team, I do want to note that I am currently top 1%, 10.1. I think the highest that I've seen so far with this team is 10.2. But the run that I have recorded here is only going to be 9K because I did whiff a mission. So when you go back and you're not recording, that's when all the stars align, right? So the team is going to be Hijack, Gother, Albedo, Cocytus, and Nanashi. Now, the idea with this team is Hijack Gother is going to be single target ult draining with a splash of Pulverize. So you need to make sure that your ult gauge is at 4 or more. His passive is also going to be increasing our maximum HP, and that is how Final Boss loves its scoring. Albedo does have her taunt, it's always clutch. It's pretty much going to be the bulk of our damage when we are ready to transition. Cocytus is going to be buffing a lot, and he is going to be cleansing. Both are pretty necessary. And same thing with Nanashi. Lots of defense unknown style buffs, and he does have a ult drain on his buffs as well. Nanashi specifically is just going to be HP defense since he is in the back. Then everybody on field, I am running HP and crit defense. Specifically because when one of King or Diane dies, the other will have a increase into their attack-related stats. So, if we want to be able to make sure that we can hit the 70% HP or more mission, probably a good idea to boost up those crit defense stats. You can absolutely try normal defense if you want. You're going to have higher CC, therefore a little more points, but I think that's negligible. The card set is going to be number 40, Sky Ocean Summer, boosts our unknown attack, and our food is going to be the classic HP. The oaths are the bottom 3 because they give you the most points. That is the setup. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright, so on the first turn, what we are going to do is take a look at Diane's cards. If you see a silver, I would probably reset because that is most likely going to be her buff strip. If she strips these Nanashi buffs, she's going to get, I believe, that many defense buffs, and that will make this kind of a joke to try to attempt. Now, you're going to see also when we start off the run, we're going to get a couple points per buff, I believe, because of Nanashi. So Nanashi's going to apply a lot of buffs. Cocytus is going to apply a lot of buffs. That's going to be a good chunk of our points. Now, the first turn, all we did was taunt, and we threw a couple attacks into Diane, get her a little bit low. And that will make her susceptible to either dying if she triple attacks into Albedo, she lives this time, or dying on turn 2 with our actual attacks. Nanashi buffs, Albedo buffs, you see all the buffs, you see all the points coming down here. We can farm a lot of points just from literally unknowns buffing each other. It's pretty nice. So we're going to go ahead and kill off Diane. Now Deep Despair is going to proc, so now King does have that attack-related buff. Simultaneously, he has a defense-related down. So that does make him significantly squishier. I do want to stall here. We want to see how much Pulverize we can get, how many times we can ult drain him, basically. See how many points we can farm here. He does his AoE. You're going to see that we have the Nanashi buff kicks in there. He gets a couple ult drains. We're at 2, I think. I kind of missed what that was, but that's fine. The other tricky thing about King is if you attack him and you crit, which we are going to 100% crit here, he's going to rank up. So he's got a gold and a silver. It's probably going to turn to double gold because, I mean, we have to attack. And we have the attack related on everybody, so... There's a couple crits. As you can see, it's already doing almost a third of his HP there. Oh my god, and not Albedo. Cocytus almost kills, so hopefully he lifesteals a decent amount since he's doing double gold. Attacking Nanashi buff again. We got another ult drain there. And he petrifies Albedo, which we can easily remove with a Cocytus attack. We're at 4 ult drains, but we're just going to go ahead and kill here. If I remove with the Cocytus attack, right, he's just going to die. So I might as well sneak in this ult drain. And we can drop this debuff. Get rid of the card. So he's going to die here. What is that, turn 4, I think? Turn 4 or turn 5? Not 100% sure. But that is phase 2. Now when you hit phase 2, you absolutely want to make sure that your Gother is at 4 orbs, because you do get ult locked. So Pulverize is now just going to hang out and stay online. So that's good for us. So we can Cocytus attack here, get rid of this petrification off of Albedo. We're going to throw her stance up, and we'll also have another single target ult drain coming out of Gother. So that's good for us. And we'll take a look at these attacks. Now, Diane, I would probably kill her first again. She doesn't have a buff strip, but she does have an over rupture, which is 10 times damage to buffed enemies. And she does have one-shot potential because of how many buffs this team, you know, has. So I think she has a double attack. That's fine. Unfortunately, I don't think the Nanashi drain is on Albedo there. Yeah, we have 3 cards and she got petrified. I don't even see the symbol for it. Yeah. We got it now. Oh well. Probably because of that petrification earlier. Doesn't matter. Moving on. We are going to attack into Diane. Again, get our buffs. We got the typing attack mission done there. And that was our 8th or 9th ult drain, I think? So depending on how Diane attacks, we could finish it. Oh, right. Never mind. The defense related, she dies to the counter. That's fine. Anyways, I think that's the mission we whiff, is the ult drain, but we get 2 out of 3, which is about 9k. Hitting all 3 is about 10k. So that's going to be the run. If you guys like it, drop a thumb. Maybe so if you're into that. I'll see you in the next one.